There's this idea that exists that you're supposed to live up to your human potential. I want you to stick with me. I'm going to tell you a story about what happened today, and then hopefully you'll get a lesson from this in terms of how I think it's actually the opposite. So there's this belief that we need to live up to human potential, that there is some sort of amount that we need to have as a person, that we're born into not being good enough at a given time. And it's our job throughout our life to live up to that human potential by doing more, doing better, by accumulating more, and doing all sorts of stuff to ensure that we're always living up to our human potential. So today, I was having a great day. I was trying to get into work, except for the alarm didn't go off in the morning. And so everybody in my house was late. And then one of my sons forgot his homework. So I had to stop and I had to go and drop off his homework. And all of this, I was thinking in my head that I'm not good enough at this moment. I'm not living up to what I should be doing. And I'm thinking in my head that all of this is taking away from my human potential. It's taking away from who I am and taking away from where I should go. And for those of you who don't know, a professor's job is all about living up to your potential. Every moment you're thinking about how I can actually do more work. Every moment you're dreaming about the next scientific breakthrough that you're going to do. And you're thinking all of the time, how can I actually be more productive? I'd encourage you to just look up PhD productivity, and every single website is telling you, here are all these little tips and tricks that you need to do. And all of it is about living up to your human potential. But in my experience, as I've grown in what I do and as I've developed as a person, I've learned that most of what I do today in terms of how I think about things is forgiveness. It's thinking in my head how I can never live up to that potential. I can never get to the moment that I idealistically think about and what everybody is demanding on me. And so I need to simply accept me for who I am. I need to think that I'm imperfect. There's no amount of perfecting that I can possibly do. And even the notion that I'm imperfect implies that there's a perfect state of me. So I just have to accept me for me and all of the traits that I actually have and all of the things that happen to me and let go of those moments. In fact, isn't it my job to be there as a parent to drop off homework when the homework needs to be dropped off? Why do I think that me inside or this job is somehow more important than my son's homework and the work that he has to do and all of the wonderful things that he has to accomplish? Why do I think that, hey, he shouldn't be doing that? That's his responsibility. Ultimately, it's our job to cooperate. And when things don't work out for him, it's for me to be there, to actually be a parent, to say, you're going to do okay. I'll be here. I'll drop off your homework when you need to the best of my ability. Now, all of this is about thinking of your human potential. As you do more things, you'll realize that you can't wring out that cloth very much. The only thing that you can do is to get up another day and do the same thing that you're going to do that you did yesterday. And the only way that I know how to do that The only thing that I know is going through that difficult journey of forgiveness where you think, yesterday didn't work out that well. Or at this moment, it's not working out that well. But I'll get back to it. I'll do it. I can try. I can do this every single day. And it's those people that can actually do that in your head where you say, hey, wait a minute, that didn't work out as planned yesterday, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to try. I'm going to tackle that thing again. It was difficult yesterday when this didn't work out for me, but I'm going to get back up. I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to smile. And yeah, somebody was not very nice to me yesterday. And man, that was not a great experience. But I'm going to get back up. I'm going to maybe put that person aside in my head. But I'm going to get back up. And I'm going to keep tackling it and pursuing and trying every single day. And it's not about living up to your potential. That's not what it is. In fact, the more I recognize that I don't have a potential, the more I let go, the more I feel okay with myself, the more I can say, I need more people, I need more help. I just can't do this on my own. The more I recognize that I have all of these limitations, or not necessarily limitations, but traits or resources that are at my fingertips I can't quite use, the more I admit that I need help, the more I admit that it's not going to work out as planned with how things are, and I just simply have to say, okay, I'm totally fine. I can get back up and do it again, and we'll figure it out. The more I admit those things, the more I think about, it's just a bunch of problems that we have to tackle. So let's say with my son, we simply just say, we'll try again tomorrow. And if it becomes a habit, then we'll figure out a way to get through this. Now, I just want you to remember that it's not about human potential. You're not flawed. You're not born with all of these issues and that you're trying to climb some sort of mountain to betterness. It's about just being who you are and enjoying it, getting up, and just loving life as much as you possibly can, and loving everybody else around you as much as you possibly can. That's all we have. Now, as much as I think that human potential is a wonderful thing, you're not going to get there by thinking about human potential and the way that you can push and shove and be aggressive to get there. You get there by being kind to yourself and kind to other people, by admitting that I can't do this at this moment, and that's okay. And smiling through those moments where chaos strikes and everything doesn't seem to work out, and you just say, all right, it's okay. We can get back up and try this again another day.